Hi there, welcome to the What Geeky Design Sounds, and we're back with some more Stardeus Beta 0.14. And as we have found ourselves, we are slowly getting ourselves into some form of end game. I know a few people might say, no, Saz, you're nowhere near the end game, don't be silly. But, well, whatever. That's just for me to know and everything and so forth. So what we're going to do, first of all, is I am going to deploy, if I can. That's a flux capacitor. That's not what I was doing. I want to deploy this. Oh, we've already got one on the rock deposit, so let us do the iron deposits. So that we'll have some more iron. Now, the rock deposit, we are going to be hopefully, we do need more titanium, so we may need to have a look at that. Where are we? We're here, grinder. So, have we got any upgrades that we can install? Energy efficiency upgrade? Yeah, why not? Our processing here is platinum, flour and carbon, and this one is lead and uranium. So, we're back to what we were doing beforehand. Oh, we've got two dead bodies here, some ashes that we'll forget about because they're not exactly... It's just more carbon than we can use. So, we were building this area up, weren't we? And I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do. I think what we want is... because this has to be outside, doesn't it? So I might be able to move the system scanner over there. And I think we were going to turn this into a larger workshop area. And we can take these walls down here, maybe. And because we've got these little hole gaps here, we can just not worry about anything else. The other thing is, as well, to think about, is that we have now got the super efficient 50 kilowatts solar arrays. So what I might do is I might pop one there, and then we can see what we can do with that by moving or getting rid of these here and putting that down, because that's what these are. 3 kilowatts, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and that is 50. Yeah, so it's more than double the amount. So just for the one, we can get rid of all those. So that's another good point to make. Oh yes, we are now ready with our heavy laser as well. So we're getting a little bit more available to... Right, do we have anything that comes there? Is it that one? Will that do it? Yes, it will. There we go. So we've got our pop rockets, interceptor turrets, which should hopefully help deal with meteorites as well. We've increased our flux capacitor so that we were a little bit better with our shields. And so the next thing I might do is relocate that system scanner to here. Just so that we've got pop that there. What else do we need that's outside? Well, we've got yeah, we've got the shield emitter there. And this upgrade. I can put an energy efficiency upgrade in there as well. And what about these bad boys? Can we upgrade? I thought we could. Doesn't seem we can upgrade matter reactors anymore. I thought you could. There you go. I suppose they generate the energy, not... So let's pop a... energy efficiency upgrading there as well. What else is at high end? Because that's exactly what we need to do, isn't it? Find our higher ended consumers. So the Xena detector, mini turret radar. So the Xena detector, where are you? Is that it? Can we put in a... No, we're unable to do that. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Details. Consumers. So what else? We've got mini turret, bridge controls. Do the bridge controls have anything? Nope. So a lot of the high-end stuff. So we can't change the energy consumption there. So it probably literally is just only the items that and this place. Nope. Surgery hub. We can make that energy efficient. Ooh. Make that energy efficient. Make that energy efficient. There is... Where's my autos? There it is. I must have done quite a few energy efficiency upgrades, didn't I? Okay. Recycler? Nutrient extractor, that's probably... Oh, I've already got one in there. Let's stick shoving 2 in there. I've been making energy efficiency upgrades and I hadn't realised how many I've got. That's not one. That doesn't need one. Okay, now let's look at the Mechawari. Part storage. We can upgrade that bad boy. Line transfer doesn't need it. Look how many more of these I've got. I must have hundreds of them if I'm... It's going to be easy, isn't it? I've got 9... Oh, still got 9 left, so... Maybe I won't once I've put in these upgrades. Yeah, I got none now. That does mean I'll probably end up making some more. It's always good. I think we've hopefully helped with the Actors crafting up to level 9. Nice. I'm kind of almost half looking forward to someone attacking us. So I still need carbon for that. Oops, sorry. Oh. Let's open that capsule. See what horror comes flying out of there. Copper plate. Terrifying. So how he's doing iron. Can you upgrade these miners? That's the question. Are they updatable? Let's just go collect some of that that rock so that we can continue on with what we're doing. What we're losing here? Plastic. Oh, we need nuclear cells for that. And what's that made out of? Here we go. Here comes an incoming stasis pod. Let's see. Let's lock that door. Ah, okay. Well, that was it's not actually no, that isn't too terrible. Simply because I can get the nucleus cell from that. Is that what we wanted? This nucleus cell, was it? Yes. So the nucleus cell that we've taken from here will hopefully go into here. If we're lucky. But yeah. How are we doing for research? Still only seem to be on 19, so we've got a lot of stuff up the top here. That generally tends to be more along the lines of what I would call cosmetic. Stuff which might make the people happier, but I think we all know that I'm not exactly the greatest person from speed upgrade. That's a thought. So we've got our drones, machine learning. Don't really, as I keep saying, we don't need to make drones because we're thruster efficiency upgrades, and that's about it so far. I haven't discovered that because I think that's. Oh, micrometeors detected. Let's have a quick look, see how well we do here. Will our defences help us here? There we go. So I'm happy with that. We're now, our shielding is good enough to stop a micro meteor attack. I think if we get meteorites coming along, I think we should be able to shoot them. I know we were shooting them down with little bits of here, but we've now got more weapons to do so. We've also got some outside things just in case we get any attacks from outwards. And what we're missing here, we're missing titanium plates. So yeah, we're discharging the battery. I think that's because we've just had the shield go, haven't we? So hopefully, welcome back, space diarrhea. Oh, it's been a while since I've had space diarrhea. Not personally, of course, but our group has. That nuclear cell was not put in there. That's a little bit on the disappointing side, if I'm honest. Must have been something more important to go. It's our radar. Which I can probably put somewhere here, actually. Instead. Right. So let's have a look at... That's interesting. Oh, lucky materials. There we go. So we are pretty much plastic, carbon, rubber, silver for the furnace. Platinum ingots and titanium. Oh. Let's do 110. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about a fight. Okay, so we've just updated that to 110. So we're just going to have to beat each other up. They're not people I can control anyway, so... Cody Chaseman. Okay. Well, people are going up in levels, at least. Okay. Oh, we're going to have to start putting people in the dock. Winter Hill. I remember Winter Hill. Let's lock that door. And lock that door as well. Okay, she's down. They can butcher her. Unlock. Unlock. And we can take still in the titanium plate that we get for the storage capsule. I wonder if those storage capsules are actually what's going to be building these places. Now, as you may have noticed, I've reinforced this side, generally because of living quarters and stuff. Centrifuge. Okay. Ooh. Where are you? Nomad. Let's release you. Need to do that. So if not, I'd just be stuck there doing absolutely nothing. Still not put any plastic in there. How much rock have we got here? 226. Yeah, I wonder if there's any way for us to actually speed up these. Can I actually do a proper mine? So while that's taking the general stuff, we can then get at least 100 or so worth of rock. Okay, what's going on here? What's happened? Why is there an electricity deficit? We're out of we're out of steel. We're out of steel. Right, so we need to change up. What's next? We've got loads of titanium, we just don't have the plates. Huh. We've got lots of copper. Let's just select some crude oil. Okay, we need to... Okay, let's at least get that going. Next thing else I need to do Okay, so we need to divert. Let's get where... up here. Let's collect the stuff that we've just collected here. 260. We might need to make another furnace. Right, production. Furnace. Okay. Can't believe it ran out of steel plate. Oh, you know, that's the one thing you just never think about. I don't want to configure that. Right, so I need to... So I've got 2 steel plates at the moment. Just using the crude oil as a backup until I start getting... I mean, the other thing is what about wood? Interestingly, ice. So, pumpkins. Steel plate's just 2 megawatts. Wood. 600 kilowatts. And we don't have that many anyway, so we're not really doing great on that. Yeah, let's get our crude oil sorted. That would have been one of the batteries we're discharging. And they're probably totally discharged, aren't they? Ah. Keep an eye on it. Of course. Not really helping me here, are they? I'm following someone around. Oh. I think she stopped now. Good. Good, good, good. Can we rescue her? Why is she... Space diarrhea. It's probably why. Someone's actually come to feed her. Okay. More carbon. What are we making here? Still making flour. Okay, I think she's okay. these are definitely things that you just leave behind and can pick up later, aren't they? Oh. Wayne and Leah. Okay, nice. Kids might be coming. Okay, we've finally got the bits and pieces for that. Okay, new order. Let's make steel plates. Is it copper that we've done there? That's iron deposit, yeah. Let's collect the iron from that. Let's also send the group out for iron deposit. Okay. I really also think about doing a shuttle as well, another shuttle that has extra space to put stuff in, so if it's like a not so deep but need more room sort of situation, I think that could work quite well. So yeah, unfortunately, I do apologise it hasn't been the most exciting. I mean, we've not really been attacked that many times. But we have picked up a few issues that need to be addressed. And hopefully we're going to address them. And there's a shuttle ball. Okay, Brainy. Brainy and right always get into a fight, these two. Should keep them apart, shouldn't I? It's looking like a big scrap to help while you're mining. Yeah, O'Donnell's now 47. Happy birthday. Right, now steel plate's starting to lift up now. Okay, floors. Okay, put that in now. Now we've got a bit more steel to do. Having said that though, what we can also do is take these walls down. And that will reclaim us quite a bit of steel, I would have thought. How much steel do we have now? $129. But we want... Oh! That's it. We gave you everything, mate. Jesus. That was a bit close there. Don't know. Oh! Interestingly enough, here comes a stasis pod. We'll do this for the last bit, because we're at time. Okay. Right, what have they got? Anything that we would want? Oh, there's a lot of iron. Do 50 of that. And what can we swap back? Maybe a bit of leather? Okay. Right, so now that we've done a bit more of the iron, we've got a lot of work to do now for ourselves later on. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button, I'd be grateful. If you want to join my membership program, why not just press the join button just down the bottom there. And if you're not really one for doing a monthly fee and want to help me with my goal to get an editor or be able to pay for an editor, why not press the super thanks button and throw whatever you want at me, apart from the kitchen sink. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.